Oh man. We only need one more. I played that wrong. I should play the other card. That was my bad. Now our resolve's down to 16. I mean, we got this. There's nothing they could do. There we go. So we win. We gain 40 extra shield. When this card is drawn, deal 1 damage to a random target and gain 1 influence. Unplayable. Okay. Fine, but tell Koff this last time I paid any undisclosed fees. Will do. So now we're up to 105 shield instead of 75. See? We gotta work our way. So we got paid 145 extra shield. Our favor in terms of Koff has grown, and now we can upgrade a card. So we can either upgrade a battle card, which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to upgrade this, so it gives us 4 defense instead of 2. Look at that. We talked our way out of everything. We didn't even need to go into battle. So now, these things, you only get to choose, if you choose anything, these go away. So you can either, you can choose one of the 2, basically. We're going to go here so that way you can see how the fights work. It's the same way, but we're going to go into a fight, basically. Alright, you come across signs of recent battle. If there were any winners, there weren't the type to loot the battlefield. The bodies are still fresh. Best to grab something and run before any beasts are drawn to the bloodshed. You go grab a tinctor. Basically gives us 1 power. And it's destroyed, meaning the card permanently is destroyed after 1 use. These are equivalent to potions like in Slay the Spire. Combat drone summons a combat drone to fight for you. Goes away. Or red bandana. Whenever you deal damage, deal an additional 1 damage. So when you look at it, say you can do this quickly, which means you can grab it, nothing's going to happen. This may take some time, so you may run into creatures. This will make you vulnerable, meaning you will get into a fight. So we're going to choose this. We're going to get the red bandana, and we're going to get into a fight. Red bandana installed. You wrestle with the loot lodged in the mud, even as a mournful howl cuts through the air. It's long before you're joined by the pack. Spinning yokes. So we gotta defend ourselves. Basically, it's 2 of them. So battle works the same way, except for it's attacking. So up here is the amount of damage. It tells you who's going to do it. So this guy's going to do 6 damage. This person is going to do 2 damage by spinning something on me. So it's a total of 8 damage. So what we could do is we could stop 4 of it by putting that up. The next thing we could do is we could cast this. This gives us 2 options. I like to use bleed a lot. So this is going to do 2 damage and put bleed on him. So he basically takes bleed. Basically says at the beginning of each turn, take damage equal to the count of bleed, and then half the bleed count. So this will go to 1. And then next thing we're going to do, we're going to do this. There's no point in drawing a card and discarding a card because we can't play it. We have no more actions left. So we're just going to apply Cripple. And what Cripple does is it reduces their attack. So B2 by 33%. 33% of 3 is 1, so they go down to 2. So we're only going to take basically 2 damage. And then whatever he does, Acidic Slime. So Acidic Slime is a pain because what it does is each turn it increases one of your, basically the amount of Acidic Slime, 2 random cards basically by 1, so they cost more. So typically where we would do this for 1, it's going to cost us 2. But we have this, so who's attacking? He's not. He's applying the status effect. He's attacking. So what I want to do is I want to attack him. And I'm going to put up 4 so we take no damage. It says 8, 8. We should be good. Alright. So we got 8, 8. So we had 3 damage. So we could do this. And then we can put on that. That's 8. That's 12. We take 4 damage. So now they put into our pile these unplayable cards that make us take 2 damage. Which really sucks. Really, really sucks. Alright, so you're doing 7, you're doing 2. So what we're going to do is he runs away. Now we only have 2. We'll apply that. We'll go to Dirty, and then we'll apply 2 wounds to him. And what wounds do is basically attacks inflict 2 more damage to him. So attacks do more damage to him. So where's 2? Now it's going to do 3 to 6. I'm going to suck up the 8 damage. And we're going to just keep doing more damage to this thing. So now he's down to 11. We'll take the damage of 8. We need to kill this guy. This will give us defense. To bleed. And we're good. Victory! After every time you fight, you always get resolve back. So this will give us 8 resolve, which is good. And then you get to pick a card. Since this was a battle, we get to choose a battle card. Attack one random enemy for 2 or 8. Spin 2 combo. This card deals max damage. Whenever you apply bleed, apply 1 bleed to all other enemies. So abilities are basically stats effects that last the whole match. I'm going to go with that one real quick. Even though it costs 2, which is a lot, I think it's a pretty good card. So you got to see the fight, so we're not doing too bad. So we have a negotiation and a combat. We get a bonus of 25 shield if we do this one. We get an amnesiator if we do this one. So I'm going to do an amnesiator. A mysterious figure approaches you. Greetings, Grifta. Grifter is the name of a factionless settler, explorers, or opportunist who hails from the Havarian Griftlands. You look like you can use an edge. I've got two already, friend. I don't under... Oh, yeah. Talking about blades. You're referring to your blades, yes. I'm referring to a specialties imported battle goods from Rolak. Are you interested? So you could buy a bile grenade, which is a temporary picture. At the end of your turn, take 2 damage and increase the damage of this card by 3. Hits all enemies. And it only costs 20 shills for that. Yeah, that is kind of suspiciously cheap. What's the deal? Yeah. It's only 20 shill. Should we buy it, folks? It does 6 damage. It hits all enemies. Grow for it? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bargain. Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you, man. Please use responsibly. Alright. And some change. We were going here. Yeah, we were going to go for that amnesiator. It's easy to feel sorry for someone with a face like Rex's. At least Rex thinks it should be. Damn. This uniform itches like you wouldn't believe. You got work for me? Can you believe this? I had to deliver a summons to Goni. A summons. Damn, he spit. Goni is a spree thug. I joined the Admiralty to crack heads and take names, not to serve paperwork. You look like you could use a couple of shills, though. Grex needs to deliver Admiralty summons to Goni. He isn't going to take it willingly. Okay. Wow. Isn't that interesting? Here's my summons. Make sure it's served nice and proper. Got it? What's your 10? Oh, yeah, we're going to go for a better deal. We're going to go for that money. 61. 22. Zero? You fucker. Alright, it's going down. We gotta hurry up. 45. We'll take that. We'll take that. 45 extra shill. And we get some dominance. Alright. So now this is 24 and 12. Crap. We need this. I'm gonna take that now. Two. We're going to block that so they don't take it. And the next turn, we're going to get another 18 shield. Sucks because we didn't get the maximum of what we needed. We had a bad hand in the beginning. That's basically what it came down to. And now we just gotta do 6 damage next turn. I know, I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to. So this is 3. Alright, how can we do what we need to do? Let's improvise. 2 vulnerability. If we don't do this, we die, by the way. If this doesn't kill him, we're dead. Oh, thank God. Woo! Woo! He was going to do like 30 damage to our resolve. Thank goodness we won that. Jeez, man. That was tough. I don't even know how much money we got from... I wasn't even paying attention. Spend 1 influence, cost 0 to play, or gain influence. We'll do that to gain influence. And then we'll upgrade this card. Draw a card, plays this twice. We'll do to play it twice. I like that one. We'll do that one for right now. Fine, I'll give you extra 75 shield. Not bad. Kind of sucks. Comes to 125, you better not fail me. Yep. It's not the greatest. We could have got over 100 shield more, but we never had anything to do it. Also, folks, next week, if we continue to stream, next week we will be playing Mythgard. We will be playing Mythgard. I will be playing a lot more Mythgard, so that will be coming back to our stream. Alright. Classic. The problem is I want to go to the Grogan Dog. It's in the same place. So before we give him the thing, we're going to buy a drink. That's going to give us an extra 10 to our resolve. But we get slurred speech and tipsy thrown in our deck, which really sucks. But the extra 10 to our resolve is needed. I might need it for him, I don't know. You're not Admiralty, right? Do I look like it? You have to tell me if I ask. Let's share a drink with him. Now he likes me. We got more of these horrible cards. So now we can convince him. So here's the difference. If we tried to convince him before, his resolve would have been a lot higher because he didn't trust us. But since he's friends with us, his resolve is a lot lower. So what that basically means is that he's easier to convince, basically, in our conversations when we talk to him. So now it's up to us to convince this guy, which is what we're about to do. So we're going to do this. This gives us 3 on both. And we're going to choose dominance just so that we could kill this. So that reduces an attempt from him. So we're going to play this twice. 3, 3. And see how much easier he is to convince now when we got him drunk? Easy. We did all that without having to pull out a blade. Game 1 action, just like in real life, exactly. This is going to cost me a fortune in bribes. Let's get another drink. So now we're at 40 resolve. We wasted a lot of money on that one, which kind of sucks. But we should be getting like 120 from him. Put us over 200. Not bad. I like to kind of be at around 300, 400. So if we want, we could give him 150 shill, and he's going to give us an item that allows us to have him that will boost our health by 5. Excuse me. Ooh. I don't really care for that. So, we're going to go back to the map. Meditation spot. Cough has a gift for us, so we're going to go get that gift. He's so happy to see us. Combat gauze. Remove a random debuff. Destroys after 3 uses. Yeah, we'll take it. Fish greets you enthusiastically. So I've lined up a great opportunity for you. Two of those, the two over there are night merchants. They sell rare goods, and you can't get out of nowhere. And it so happens they need your help. You can only be in one place at one time, but either way, you get the leg up on sorely need. Kid, go tell them I sent you and ingratiate yourself. Just be warned that they're both persnickety so you're probably going to see cheese off of one you don't pick. Sounds neat. Fish. So basically what Fish just basically said was we have a mission that we had to take off of 2 people. Rake or Plaka. Whoever we don't choose is not going to like us. Basically. So I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. Who y'all want me to get? Do you want me to get Plaka, or do you want me to get Rake? I'll let y'all choose. Which one should I help out? Plaka? Okay. Plaka it is then. Plaka. Man, you go away from streaming for a bit, and all your funny bots go away too. Get some variety in there. Okay. Fish says you're looking for someone to hire muscle. Plaka the Schwab looks you up and down. You feel like an Ashnu on a market day. Ashnus are domesticated giant snails used for food, transport, and entertainment. Jeez. Yes, you'll do. Wait, do for what? What is the actual job? You just need to stand behind me and look intimidating. You can handle that, right? Depends on what's standing in front of you. Don't worry about that part. You do this job and I'll let you into the night market. Okay, cool. We'll accept it. The details are fuzzy, but I'm in. And now Rake hates you. Too busy, eh? I'll remember this. Rake hates our guts. Thank you, Two Beards. Plaka the Schwab opens the door to a nondescript hovel and ushers you through. Say nothing, Sal, until I tell you to say something. I was just looking for you. The graph you sold me has stopped working. The graph I graciously extended credit for you to buy, I disabled it when you fell behind on your payments. Again. She'll get over it. I can pay. I have the money. It's too late for that. I'm losing money just taking the time to talk to you. I'm going to need that graph back. But it's installed. They don't just come out unless you cut them out. You can't make me do that, please. I wouldn't dream of asking you to do that to yourself. Which is why I brought my friend here. Sal, extract the graph from Herbla, if you please. Alright, so now we have two things, right? We can A, refuse, which will probably piss Plaka off, so now we don't get into the market and they're pissed. Two, we can extract the graft from this person. Or, excuse me, or three, we could convince Plaka to say, hey man, just let this person go. Don't just leave it. Just leave it. Here's all the graphs that we have. So I asked Tess or Payne, what should we do? Should we extract the graph from this poor person? Or should we convince Plaka to leave this poor person alone? To convince him, Plaka has 40 resolve, which is a lot. That's going to be a very, very tough thing to do. Plaka has 20 extra resolve because it's bad for business. Ooh. Extract the graft. Okay, extract the graft. That's what we're going to do. I'm sorry, but this is my job. Try not to move. I'll make this as painless as possible. You monster! You hack into herbalist flesh, searching for the graph. It takes a while. You eventually find it, dig it out, and the last biomechanical tendril pulls out with sickening pop. Herbalist survives the process. Barely. I won't forget this. Good job, Sal. I was worried for a moment that you might have a conscience. Take it. Nah, you keep it. You earned it. Buckshot applies wound to a random enemy in the beginning of your turn. Sure. Ow, that tingles. Hi, you could have at least washed it off first. And now, as promised, I'll show you the way to the market. So we made an enemy. This is it, huh? Pretty modest. People don't come here for the ambience.